No substitutions at half-time. Ukraine, who led through a goal by Vertikova, are looking to come back in the game. They're trailing by 3 goals to 1. Get the ball rolling in this second half. The ball is blocked by Maximova. Kocherova on that left-hand side, right-handed. Will send the ball back down towards Melnichenko on the right-hand side. It's blocked out. The blue-shirted number 3, right-handed, will send the ball across the face of Maximova. Maximova hands the ball to Kristoforova on the right-hand side. Kristoforova sends the ball to the toes of Drogalchuk. Drogalchuk blocks the ball away. Right-handed, the ball goes out of play. And the ball goes across the court, where it's pushed away by Vertikova. In the 2 spot, Vertikova sends the ball across the court. It's blocked by Kristoforova. Kristoforova moves the ball to Kocherova. Kocherova in the centre, sends the ball towards the outstretched arms of Vertikova. Vertikova blocks the ball. Melnichenko takes over. And Melnichenko can only find Maximova, who'll send the ball back quickly towards Melnichenko. And she's up to the task of pushing the ball away. Melnichenko hands the ball to Vertikova, who can't get the ball accurately down towards Kristoforova on the right-hand side for Russia. 1.5 minutes gone in this second half. One of these teams will not be going to the Paralympics, at least one of these teams. One of these teams will be going on to the semi-final, where Denmark and Turkey await, and either Sweden or Finland will join them. 3 of those 4 teams still vying for 1 qualification spot in the Paralympic Games. Ball is in the hands of Kristoforova on the right-hand side. Semi-finals will be later on today, by the way. The finals and bronze medal games happen in the morning. Mark your card for Saturday morning and for the rest of the day today. Don't go anywhere. We have drama at every twist and turn. Even in the playoff games. Following this, we'll have a 5th to 8th playoff beginning. Why is that so important? Well, you don't want to finish 8th. You get relegated. There's still a relegation spot to play against. Coming up to 3 minutes gone, in this second half. Russia's still leading, but at half-time scoreline of 3 goals to 1. Melnichenko pushes the ball wide of that right-hand post and will try to get one of those goals back. She'll bounce the ball down towards Kocherova, but Maximova's in front and taking the ball and almost finding a way through in the 2 spot on the return. Vertikova traces it all the way across to the halfway line and moves the ball back to Drogalchuk, who just throws the ball away in case of a 10-second penalty. Maximova listens closely, gathers the ball from the centre, holds the ball high, right-handed sends the ball to the toes of Drogalchuk. And the left winger for the Ukraine sends the ball across the court. It's out of play in front of Kocherova. She doesn't have to make a save. Russia in complete control here, it looks like. They are the favourites, and one of the favourites for the entire tournament. The Ukraine, certainly the underdogs in this game, are going to make a substitution here. Out comes Melnichenko. In will come Natalia Platonova. I believe that's a straight swap for the right wing, Platonova. Vladimir Filipenko giving instructions behind Platonova as the number 7 comes onto the court. She will indeed take the right-hand side. On the left is Drogalchuk and the centre Vertikova. Facing them, the Russians are Kucherova on the left, Kristoforova on the right, and Maximova.
Well, we have a goal in the other courts. It's right now 4-4, 8-14 still to play. 4-4. It is very even. It's going to overtime once again. We will have to see.
Thank you, Peter. An equalising goal for Finland in the other court. It's 4 goals apiece. Finland 4, Sweden 4. We're staying with this game for now. We'll see how it goes. We may switch to that game if this one doesn't get a lot closer. At the moment, the Ukraine are battling against all the odds to defeat the Russians. Svetikova has the ball. She started the scoring in the first half. She's trying to continue it in the second. There's an equipment check for the Ukrainians. The ball is bounced across towards Kristoforova. She holds on to the ball. Down the line, but it's out of play. Ball handed back to her on that right-hand side. Just under 8 minutes remaining in this game. Russia trailing by a goal to nothing. Still hold that half-time lead at 3 goals to 1. Kristoforova from the right-hand side sends the ball across Platinova. Platinova on the right-hand side. Sends the ball back towards Maximova. Maximova blocks the ball, and Kucherova sends the ball down the line. It's off the outside of the post and away. This game started off with kind of a feeling of after the Lord Mayor's parade. After such a...
We have a message from the other hall. There we have a leading goal once again for Sweden. This time it was Victor Andersson who makes 5-4 for Sweden. 6.5 minutes left.
Thank you, Peter. Not quite sure why it makes that noise so much when he turns his microphone off. My apologies for that. But Sweden are leading by 5 goals to 4. As I was saying, this game seems to have a bit of an after the Lord Mayor's parade sort of feel to it. Sweden and Spain were so intense and so dramatic. Denmark's comeback against Israel was so fired up. Then all the drama of the penalty protests and surrounding the table of the Spain versus Turkey game. But this one's still in the melting pot if the Ukraine can get a goal back. We're coming up to the halfway stage. Kristoforova on the left-hand side, right-handed, sends the ball into the midriff of Platinova. Russia looking to go into the semi-finals, which is where they fell against Canada in the Paralympic qualifying event in Turkey, and therefore did not qualify for London there. That was in controversial circumstances too, if you remember right. The ball ended up in the back of the net for an equaliser just at the end, but a noise penalty against the crowd for Russia eliminated the goal. Canada went through and are waiting for all comers in London. Since then, we've seen the Russian team take on USA and Canada in the Malmo Ladies Tournament this year, the Lady in the Cup, as well as Denmark, and they beat all 3 of them. But here, they're leading by 3 goals to 1.
Equalizer in the other game. Once again, a goal from Maya Summer TV. 5.5 minutes still to play. What a tight one this is.
Peter Bjorkson getting excited there. He's a very excitable chap, you know. 5-all in the other court. Sweden versus Finland. 3-1 here. Russia are leading by... the goals in the first half scored by Kristoforova, who has the ball right now. Right-handed, will bounce the ball down towards the left wing position. Dragalchuk just about keeps it over, and Ukraine will take a time out. 4:53 left here. We're running a bit ahead of the other game. Russia 3, Ukraine 1. Is there a way back for the Ukrainians?
Five minutes still to play. 5-5.
Got 5 minutes in the score. The ball comes across towards Dragalchuk. It's a high ball from Kocherova. A chance for the Ukraine to get back into this game. They're trailing by 3-1. Vertikova has the ball on the right-hand side. He's going to the left of the defender. He's going to kick the ball away straight into the face of Maximova. It's kicked away by Kristoforova, not Kocherova. And the ball is saved. Kristoforova saves the Maximova is laughing about it now. She'll take one for the team. Kristoforova slid with feet first to the left-hand post. That's where Vertikova sent the ball. And Kristoforova kicked the ball straight into the face of Maximova in the centre. Who's laughing about it right now, but a timeout is taken. Maximova gets a hug from her coach. Big smile on her face. She'd rather it hit her face than the back of the net, I'm sure. Ukraine can't take advantage of the penalty. There's an equipment check for Maximova. I think they're checking to make sure she's still got all her teeth. A very bored-looking goal judge on that far side, I must say. Get up, missus, we're playing. We are back underway here. She's back in a position. The ball is in the hands of Kocherova, sending the ball towards Vertikova on the right-hand side. The Ukraine had a chance to get the ball, the game to within one score, but they could not score the penalty. Russia leading by 3-1. .3:59 left on the clock.
Situation here in the other court, it was very close to a goal for Finland once again. It was Maja Sommerkin who was close to making a goal at Victoria Andersson at the one spot. Now it's called for timeout for Sweden. There is exactly 2 minutes still to play. It's quite even here. It's still 5-5. And maybe we should do so that we change the game for our broadcasting and look at this one, because maybe we are going for a tight one once again in this other court. So my suggestion to Dover and to Bill is to change the game.
We'll keep you in touch with that Russia